Greetings, animation enthusiasts, and welcome to another watchwaddle stop-motion tutorial. Well, you've seen this animated adventure toon, and you've seen this animated space toon. Now it's time for the fan-favorite genre, and my personal favorite, the monster movies. And today, we are looking at one of cinema's greatest villains, Count Dracula. And now for our story. Late one night, in the castle of Count Dracula, two young lovers are fooling around when suddenly a mysterious shadow drops on them. Could this be the work of the vampire? Two hunters, played by myself and Quacky, are called to head to the castle to deal with the threat. Armed with stakes, they enter the castle. However, below them, in his coffin, Dracula awakes. He stalks them around the castle for a while. We only see his hand coming out of a doorway or shadows walking up the stairs. But then, at the right moment, he emerges. The hunters pull out their stakes, but Dracula's power of levitation knocks them away. He then morphs into a bat and attacks. He cuts one of them and then goes in for the kill. However, the hunter pulls out a crucifix, frightening the unholy beast. While incapacitated, the other hunter rips down the blinds. The sunlight comes pouring in, reducing the monster to ash. The hunters exit, alive, and ready to fight another day. Okay, now that we have our story written, let's do some drawings. Well, our first step will be designing our castle for the opening shot. We'll then color it in, and then cut it out so we can put any background we want. The inside of the castle we're going to keep very gray and very plain. This way our characters will stand out more in front of it. Now, as I previously mentioned, the hunters will be played by myself and Quacky, and we'll have Europe and his girlfriend playing the unsuspecting teens in the opening. Now, as for the character of Dracula, we went through several cartoony designs, but decided to go traditional. We're going to use actual little wood pieces for the stakes we're armed with. As for Dracula's coffin, we're going to use brown construction paper, using separate cutouts for the lid. Now, in the scene where Quacky and I are casting shadows, and the shadow of Dracula will be approaching us, we're just going to use some black paper to match up with our designs. This way it'll look like it's following. Now, for the morphing scene, this could be a lot of fun. We're going to get several different pictures from one shot to the other, so we can make a nice morphing effect. This will look really good. The shot with the curtain and the sun, this one's actually going to be a little tricky because we're going to use an actual shot of the sun. We're then going to cut a window in one of our gray interior pieces, and then via green screen, put it right over that picture. And then over that, we're going to put a brown popsicle stick and a black napkin for the curtain. Now for the famous scene of Dracula's demise. What we're going to do here is, believe it or not, we're going to use claymation. Yes, Dracula, we're going to go from this paper cutout to this clay figure, and then we're going to slowly morph it down into a blob, as if he's disintegrating with the sun. Okay, now let's get our ducks in a row and film our movie. Action!